Bobblehead.
Oh, it's just a drink. It's just a drink. That's how the fucking what?
Welcome back to
The Unhinged Hour with...
RT.
You know, Geordie Kai. You know, I'll say it again. I say it every single week because it's true. The reason the sun's out
Except
is
last
because
week.
I'm here. Yeah, I mean, but it's all right. In fact, in chat, and guess what? We've got Ryan back. He's just come off here. Bless him. He's looking better. He is. You know, but
We are doing much better, you know, being so ill that I couldn't even, bear in mind this is my house as well, I couldn't even form a chance to even record, but you know, the antibiotics are being well. Shout out the pharmacists, shout out TheUnhingedHour, shout out to everyone out there, you know, we're all the men, we're doing better.
we
But
love free healthcare.
if you pay your taxes.
What am like? I didn't know what they are. Like.
Anyways.
You pay taxes, man.
Oh, trust me guys, it's a hot one today. It's like 23 degrees outside, so, you know, bear with us.
Balls are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, just vomit.
Just want to let you know that there is a new set coming. It should have been here for this episode. However, you know, when you're on the practically verge of dying, the last thing you want to do is spend money. Well, you do want to spend money, but not on that type of stuff. So you want to go live your life.
I had a speech for his funeral planned.
I mean, contingency plans is what we need. But, you know, I always say it, but do you want to tell the people of today's topic?
I
of the
would
episode?
love to, chat. We've got a good one today. This one strikes interest. We've got conspiracy theories. You know, these are the conversations, you know, where you sit around a campfire at night, you start talking.
Why did we do that?
That would have been peak, that. I've loved it.
Summer night as well?
Summer night,
Over there? Oh,
Ross, me daddy.
Trust me, there will be a part two, and we'll do one of them.
Rising sun, I. Golly.
But yeah, this is conspiracy theories that might be true. Some of them obviously are confirmed true. Obviously, I've got some ones that have been confirmed true. I've also got some that aren't true. You know, we've got a whole bunch. So we're just going to get straight into it. Do you want to go first, or should I go first?
You know, I'm thinking, because you've had a while off, you might as well warm up. I'll let you go first.
Sweet, we're going to go first.
You warm up.
We've also got 3 topics today, if you didn't know. We've got 3 topics. Well, I think you might have 3 topics. I've got 3 topics with 5 questions. Well, not 5 questions, 5 theories in each topic. But my topic number 1 is government secrets and cover-ups. Oh, wow. We're looking really good today. These are theories that sound insane until documents, whistleblowers, and declassified files made them a part of them real. MK Ultra. You might have heard of MK Ultra. I've definitely heard of MK Ultra. Have you heard of MK Ultra?
Well, inform me.
The secret CIA mind control experiments.
Each video is going to get cancelled. We're going to have FBI at the door in 5 minutes. So honestly, cheers for following.
The CIA secretly experimented on citizens using hypnosis, psychological torture, and behavior manipulation. Jody Kai, do you think?
This is sick.
Do you think that's actually true or false?
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise us if it was true.
Well, the thing is,
I
it's
wouldn't
true.
be that surprised. I wouldn't be that surprised. Genuinely. I wouldn't be so.
Just to let you know, this isn't the truth or myth. This is just conspiracy theories. You know, this isn't. You know, he's not going to get penalised.
I want to get peanuts.
Oh, I'm not going to get penalised. If one of us get it wrong. All right. But the reason why people thought it was crazy was, for years, anyone talking about the government mind control always sounded paranoid.
Ooh.
And
It's interesting, that.
however, if you want to know what actually happened,
To fly.
in the 1970s, congressional investigations uncovered real CIA documents proving the program existed.
That's mad, that. You know what it is? I'll give it to them. They're smart.
Definitely smart. But let's move on to yours, and we'll see what you could cook up in the kitchen. He's been kept these hidden for 2 weeks.
You see, hopefully he's impressed. We've got a very interesting one here, because I've, you know, also... in my English speaking test, I actually spoke about this. Because this one, he's very 50-50. We have got the Apollo 11 moon landing.
Yeah.
The people are saying it's faked. Okay. So we've got one of the most famous conspiracy theories ever. In the 1969, moon landing was actually filmed in a studio and never truly happened. People who believe it point to things like the American flag appearing to move. Wow.
The ripples.
Unusual shadows in photos. And the fact that technology back then seemed to limit the reach of the moon.
I mean,
it's pretty crazy that, to be fair, when you think about it.
No, yeah, true. It sounds crazy, but obviously, I'm going to say it's false because I want to know. It was the whole 1960s, right? 1960 to 1970. They had 10 years to do it between the US and Russia. And, well, why in the last year did they do it? How come it took literally almost deadline day to do it? So, and I also think the ripples on the flag is just a bunch of bullshit. How is there wind on the moon? It should just be straight. It should just be fucking straight.
And if you think about it, right, one thing I actually put when I spoke about this about English speaking test, which I passed by the way, because it was unreal what I put. You think about it, right, we'll get to the moon, and not only that, we'll somehow live broadcast it from the moon. The moon's far.
The moon is far.
I mean, basically, TV was only just brought out then, if you think about it. Like, live TV and that was very, very new. So to be able to do it from the moon...
Exactly.
...is unbelievable.
It's bizarre. Trust me.
Also, as well, you've got to think, we went to the moon, right? And after that, we struggled to get into the atmosphere. Yeah, I mean, we couldn't even get to... It's only just recently we've managed to go back to the moon. And after many attempts.
That's one's going to sit in your mind for a little bit.
That's mad.
It's got a thing you can look at.
You know what I mean? It's just... Personally, what I think, I'll be completely honest. I don't really know.
Anyways, shall we go on to the mass surveillance on citizens? Edward Snowden, his NSA leaks. The theory is governments secretly collect massive amounts of phone and internet data on ordinary people.
I believe that thoroughly.
Fair enough. And I'll let you know. I'll give you an explanation.
Go on.
There was reasons why it was dismissed as well, because people were told surveillance only targeted criminals and terrorists.
Bullshit.
Snowden leaked classified files showing large-scale metadata collection and monitoring systems. The key debate was supporters said it was necessary for security, and critics called it unconstitutional mass spying.
I think it's true, because you ever see them things where people stop working for Google and they've just come out and be like, by the way, we track everything that you do. Like, the data we get is unbelievable off you.
Oh, 100%.
Like, same with, like, shops and that as well.
Google have all your passwords and stuff when you say them.
Yeah, but, like, even, like, everywhere tracks everyone, because it's marketing, isn't it? It's just, that's all it is. Like, even bank cards and that as well, like, they track how many steps, they track the most often place in the shop. Like, if you, like, literally shops layouts as well, the basic stuff like one bread and milk, it's at the end.
Exactly.
Because they track everything that people buy, they track the most often things in your phones, everyone uses them. So it would make a lot of sense that they track everything in your phone.
And it is true. However, there is still, to this day, an ongoing debate whether it should still be true, but everyone believes it's true. So yeah,
it makes sense.
That's my second theory. And I think it's a nice theory because it's a one that is still talked about all the time.
You see, radar or catching. Yeah, I mean, they really grab people's attention, you know. I mean, you grab them by the scrotum and you just give it a little squeeze. That's what these do. So, next one.
Yep.
We've got the Great Pyramids of Giza. Voila, what a Giza. Sorry.
So you're saying the aliens built the
pyramids? Built by aliens. I've had to get my legs crossed here because stuff is getting serious now.
I'm also going to quickly put a clip in it.
Dude.
But, no, go on. You said finished.
Yeah. No, I've got a little bit more. I've got a little text.
Go on.
So we've got some people believe the ancient Egyptians could not possibly have built the pyramids on their own because of how massive, precise, keyword precise, because I don't know if you know this. Each of the pyramids actually aligned to the stars perfectly. And also, I think the coordinates of it are the exact same as the speed of light. Yeah, I mean, how someone just done that? They didn't have, I mean, they might have. I mean, couldn't bloody tell what they had back then. But, and so advanced for that period of time. The theory suggests aliens or some lost advanced civilization helped create them. And also, in the inscriptions in the pyramids, there's a lot of drawings in the pyramids. You used to draw a lot back then. You used to put like things in the stones and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of floating objects in them drawings. There's a lot seems of things that seem to send things down, etc.
It's difficult for me because obviously I've not been there. I can't see it.
I haven't been there either. I've just seen people taking pictures of all the drawings and stuff, and it's pretty mad.
For me, I'm gonna say I actually will say it's true, just because if you're talking about all these precisions and stuff, there is room for human error.
Yeah.
So you know what? I think I will actually. I think I'll
also align to stars.
Yeah, how are you gonna just?
You can't align it to a star.
They can see it because they fucking live up there.
Exactly, they know exactly where it is. You could easily do that. I mean, they've got pinpoint. What are you doing? Especially back then, we're not that advanced as now. Even now, we couldn't do that.
Exactly.
So I think that is I think it's true. It's yet to be thingy, but I mean, I think a lot of people would agree.
Find out on the Unhinged Hour podcast, everyone. Anyways,
In fact, right, what me and Ryan are going to do one day, we're going to do this just came in my mind, this is an unbelievable series. Me and you, right, do a series where we try to prove these things, and we travel the world and go on, like, some mad explorations and just try and prove that these are
it will be difficult, but I'm down for the challenge.
Is that not the sick thing? We travel, and we just got to learn loads of cool stuff and meet sick people.
Basically, we just travel and just see loads of historical sites.
Like for the pyramids one, bro, we go pyramids, we speak to people, blah, 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 until we come down with that one.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll do that.
That is unbelievable, that. So if you guys like, subscribe, share, get us monetized so we can make money, and all that money will be reinvested back into us so we can actually travel and do that. But it's all down to using it, so you're going to have to make the decision whether you want to see that.
You ready for the next one?
I'm ready for the next one.
This next one, I don't know if it'll need to be blurred out a little bit, I don't know, but we'll find out. I
can't wait to be bloody shot in the head when I get back home.
The Tuskegee syphilis study. The US government knowingly let without treatment to study the disease. True or false?
I think it's true. What time? Do I know the year of this?
At least 1920s.
Yeah, I think it's true.
It is definitely true.
It's not good. It's not good, but it is true.
The studies ran for decades. However, even after penicillin became a known cure, they still allowed it to happen.
You know what, just for that. That is disgraceful, that. I'm taking a knee for that, because that's absolutely absurd, that. That's bad, that. Letting them die to test you, know what I mean? There's hamsters doing a hamster.
Let's just quickly move on. We will get cancelled anymore.
Honestly, you've made your job harder, because the amount of muting you're going to have to do there is unreal. That YouTube, this is just for entertainment purposes. Would he do it? He would, but we're not going to do it, yo.
I just freeze someone. Walt Disney. He's not frozen. That's a theory as well, if by the way. He's not frozen. Well, no, he is. But someone said he was frozen under the Pirates of the Caribbean, which is a recent ride. Wow, it's fucking stupid.
Wow. Right. My next one. I've actually delved on this, right? And currently there is a search going on to find this, and I watch the updates every single day on it because it's unbelievable. My next conspiracy theory, right, is a one that I love, and you know, I've watched it on Netflix. I feel like you should actually go and see the series on Netflix because it's unbelievable. But this one is unreal. We have got Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. What really happened? Because
it's actually mental.
Yeah, on March 8th, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 disappeared while flying from Kuala Lumpur in Beijing with 239 people on board, and around 40 minutes after takeoff, the plane suddenly lost contact with air traffic control and completely vanished from the radar.
Not even backup servers or even
satellites, nothing could see anything, which is hard to do on a plane because the amount of backup on a plane is unreal. What made the situation even stranger was that military radar later showed the aircraft appearing to turn away from its original route and continue flying for several more hours before disappearing completely. Which, bearing in mind, this plane wasn't going far, which means it only had a certain amount of fuel. It just He just completely.
I am convinced that
away.
guy flew somewhere and crashed into an island.
Yeah. And this is the interesting part. Because very little wreckage was ever found, and lately I've been watching, because they're doing a live update, because there's a company, I think there's like a $40 million reward if you find this now.
Yeah.
So there's companies just left, right and centre. There's one massive company that is searching. They've got radars that are doing like 400-mile spans, like on radar. They're doing it every day and nothing's been found. And they are miles out. They've covered so much ocean and nothing's been found. Where its last was spotted.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever going to be found, to be honest.
Yeah, bro. But the disappearance quickly became one of the biggest aviation mysteries in history. Over the years, people have created countless theories online, from hijacking, secret military involvement, to pilot theories and even more extreme ideas involving hidden landings or technology failures. And why people debate it? Official investigations believe the aircraft most likely crashed somewhere in the southern Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
But without recovering the full plane or black boxes, nobody can say with 100% certainty exactly what happened in those final hours. The uncertainty is what keeps the conspiracy theories and discussions alive even today.
I hate stuff like that because it's just like...
Mad.
Yeah, it's so much. There's a lot going on. And
Yeah.
it's like... You can never just realize that you're never going to be able to just...
It's because there's no one to ask. The black box is gone because the wreckage is gone. And also, for a plane to disappear off that, it takes some precise and also knowing what you're doing as well. Because
Exactly.
you've got ground, you've got air, you've got military, you've got backup satellites, and the plane itself is a truck. Like, it's unbelievable. So for it just to disappear, for military to then pick it up hours later, and it's on literally
Then it disappears.
and then it's gone again.
I mean...
There's no SOS. There's no
Nothing.
pilots being like, "Oh, we need help." Blah blah. It's just it's gone, which is unbelievable.
Speaking upon aviation, we've all heard of this.
I think I know which one you're gonna say because I was just thinking of one in my head.
Area 51.
No, it was a different one.
No,
Sorry,
no.
I do love Area 51 though.
Area 51 and secret aircraft testing. A secret desert military base hounded advanced aircraft and possibly alien technology.
I wouldn't say alien technology, but they are doing some advanced military stuff. Like, phew.
And what is true is that the US government eventually admitted Area 51 existed and was used for classified aviation programs. However, what is unproven is that there is no confirmed evidence of aliens or recovered UFO spacecraft. But the reason why the myth actually grew was because strange aircraft tests during the Cold War looked impossible to the public. So to this day, it is partially true, but aliens still become unproven.
I don't think the aliens part are true, but I believe they are making some unbelievable stuff.
Like some...
Yeah, bro.
They're making a fucking one-wheeled plane or something.
Yeah, bro. They're making planes that can do like freaking like, what's it?
Like a B-2.
Yeah, bro. Like stealth bombers, bro. Like you can't see them. They're just invisible.
They just look like a black dot, but as soon as you get closer to it, it's like a fucking...
Yeah. It's like 40 mile long.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. But it's pretty weird how protected it is. So like, it's classified, bro. You get shot if you're really close, bro, and the sniper's just dotted everywhere, bro. It's unbelievable.
Bro, it's crazy business.
Because I don't know if anyone used to watch on YouTube, but Raka Raka, in there, they were unreal in there, bro. But they done a thing where they tried to stay outside there, bro. They got threatened.
The only Raka videos I watched, bro, was the fucking...
The clown.
The McDonald's stuff, bro.
Or when they used to do wrestling as well.
That was
Peak.
horrid.
I loved it, mate. Just used to smash his glass bars off the back, bro. Like, what? It was bad. Like, I'll give it to them. Yeah. Have you got any more?
So yeah, last
theories?
one.
That's my last one, and then now I've got a story.
Trust me, I've got a lot of theories.
You can say them if you want. I don't really care.
I've got a bunch.
I don't know how
We'll
much
go through a couple more and then we'll catch up on some other things. I'll give you.
I've got a story left after this.
I'll give you 4 more. Two from each topic.
Go on.
Corporate and scientific conspiracies.
Poor.
Big tobacco hid cancer risks.
Oh, wait.
Philip Morris Internationals, that's what they were called. Tobacco companies knew cigarettes cause cancer long before admitting it publicly.
Yeah. I think they're trying to hide it. Sells easily. Makes money.
Internal documents later showed companies understood the dangers while publicly denying them. Why it mattered was millions continued smoking while the risks were minimized. And the status of it is true.
That's why I don't vape, and that's why I refuse to vape, because they're not fully studied yet.
Yeah,
They don't know the
trust
effects
me,
of them.
You don't want to get
Yeah, literally the kids now are smoking them are the test subjects, and when they die of it, that's when they find out, oh, that's not good. I don't think we should be selling that now. Actually, we just killed about 40 Air7s. Oh well, it's alright.
Oh well.
Oh,
Anyways,
how you go into the toilets? It's a bloody hot box, and then you just don't know what I'm breathing in. Don't know what I'm breathing in.
well, that's it. All that as well. Anyways, the sugar industry shifted blame to fat.
Shift to blame the fat.
The Sugar Research Foundation. Sugar companies funded research to downplay sugar's health risks and blamed fat instead.
Yeah.
Historical records showed industry-funded studies influence nutritional narratives. Scientists still argue how much this altered public health policy is partially true.
Yeah, bro, sugar's crazy, man. Especially now when you've got so much like additives and sweeteners and that put in food, bro. It's crazy.
Exactly. And I don't know how to feel about that, to be fair. I don't know.
I think I want to move to like a countryside. You know, want everything just pure, like straight from the cow.
It's just
Like,
pure stuff.
Like, the cows are over there and the shop's there. You know which just come from next door.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I want that
Right.
type
You know
of
what
food,
it is
bro.
like? It's 100% pure.
Yeah.
Like, you know how you get like orange juice that has like different additives in it, but you can just literally just whoosh,
Yeah.
straight like
And
pure.
so
stuff.
much like preservatives as well make it last longer, bro. It's, like even apples as well. You know, apples get coated in wax. You're supposed to like if you do that with an apple, loads of wax comes off, and you're just grinding that.
It is what it is, I guess.
I do it anyway because I don't really care less. But I mean,
At least the apple is
yeah.
kind of healthy.
You're supposed to wash it.
So, it's like strawberries, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mad.
But anyways, mysteries. This is the last topic. I got two more from this one. But mysteries that still aren't fully explained.
Ooh, I love that.
The UFO, the UAP encounters.
Pwah.
The Pentagon UAP investigations.
I love the Pentagon.
Governments possess evidence of unexplained aerial objects beyond known technology. The reason why it became so serious was because military footage and pilot testimony pushed the topic into mainstream discussion. But what was actually confirmed? What was confirmed was governments acknowledge unidentified objects do actually exist.
I believe in that thoroughly.
What isn't confirmed is that there is no proofs of aliens. There's no proof of aliens visiting Earth.
Yeah.
The status upon this theory is still unexplained.
Can I just say I thoroughly believe this, right? Because you know, there's a lot of proof. Like, you know, I don't know. It wasn't Mexico. It was like all them lights that were just above it, and still can't explain what that was. There's like, just like green lights that were just following along, and loads of people have encountered seeing stuff like that. But the thing is, the reason why I don't think aliens are that involved with Earth, because you look at us as a civilization, we are stupid. And if I was an alien, I would look at Earth and be like, I'm not even bothering it. I mean, basically, we're like little maggots because we're that stupid compared to them. They can travel across galaxies, and what can we do? We've only just been in the moon.
You could probably just go to the shops and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, we're absolutely stupid. I don't judge them for not coming down. If anything, I would try and end us too. Because we're absolutely stupid compared to them, so I don't. That's why I think they haven't come down. And if they have, they've came down and went, "We need to leave because I can't be bothered with these." They've looked at us and went, "What an absolute!" You know what I mean? They've seen a crackhead in walls and went, "Mate, I'm going home," because you know it's just
It's mental, innit? It's
we're
mental.
just stupid compared to them. Yeah.
And we are ready for my last theory of the day before we head on to Kai's Reddit story number 1. I've also got one myself, and then obviously we're going to do something at the end, which we've done once before on the channel. We'll start doing a lot more. But anyways, we're going to get straight into this next theory. The next theory is the JFK assassination.
This is a topic that is a topic.
The assassination of John F. Kennedy. The theory is Lee Harvey Oswald did not act alone.
So there's like more than one.
He is the suspected killer. However, thought it was a group of people.
Yeah.
The suspicion is that conflicting witness accounts, missing details, and classified documents fueled for decades of doubt that he was the only person to just come up with this idea and do it himself.
Yeah.
Must have thought he had a whole crew behind him. The actual confirmed position is that he was the one who acted alone. However, many historians and citizens still believe there's pieces of the story that don't fully add up of his death.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't believe there's a reason why he would have assassinated himself or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a bit weird, like.
And it is a bit dodgy, but I also do have something on the top of that. It's a side theory, but it's not like a whole thing I go through. It's the Martin Luther King thing.
That's mad, that.
Do you know what the theory is?
Not
it's like
really.
where the government told him to like shoot himself, so it didn't look. So in the news, it didn't look bad. Does it make sense? And someone assassinating him type thing. But and he ended up doing it.
I had a thing once, actually. Years ago, a couple of weeks ago. Apparently, Princess Diana, in her name, it says something to do with a crush. Something like that, or slide off. Or something
I
like that.
don't get any of that stuff. It's weird as fuck,
Yeah, it's
isn't
mad,
it?
that. Bro, you know what it is? I'm going to be careful what I say here, because I don't want to be shot on the way home. But when it comes to government stuff, bro, it's an area I don't ever want to be in. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do what you do. I don't want to get involved.
Anyways,
We're gonna have to blur that out before I die.
yeah, we'll. I'll have a look back in the edit.
Gonna read the bloody terms and conditions.
I have to get a contract out.
Is this safe? Ooh. So, what we are doing now, right? We are doing a Reddit story of people's personal unsolved mysteries.
Yes.
Because we're on the top of conspiracies and things that aren't exactly proven right or wrong.
Yes.
And this is my story. It was Boxing Day 2008. Yeah, before I was born, actually. Wow. Sorry.
Boxing Day 2008.
Mhm.
Ooh.
And we were at my auntie's house
I was
having
born.
a spread.
Having a spread?
I'm guessing is like a sort of a food
Yeah.
buffet situation. My cousin and I went upstairs to play RuneScape. All of a sudden, my great auntie, and two uncles came all banging upstairs and had a massive argument in the next room.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of my uncles pushed my auntie. The two uncles then left the house, and we never saw one of them again. He didn't even say goodbye to my great uncle when he died of cancer. The other uncle came back into the picture a few years later and reconciled with my great auntie and auntie. To this day, none of us know what the argument was about and why it led to one of the uncles completely removing himself from the family. They've all remained very tight-lipped about the situation, and I'd love to know what it was all about. I should have clarified a bit more on mine. It seemed that the argument was between my two uncles versus my auntie and great auntie. My great uncle stayed outside the house the entire time. Weird. My two uncles fell out a few years after the initial argument, and that's when one of them reconciled with my great auntie and auntie. Should have probably added the reconcile. Oh my uncle, does it look like my other uncle and auntie? My mum and nan reckon my great auntie had an affair.
Oh.
Not
so that's
sure.
why he's just left.
Yeah. Not sure if that's what the argument was about though, and why it would cause the uncle isn't a potential love child to never speak to or see his family again. Funny enough, it's my cousin's wedding this month. Might drop a congratulations, by the way. Did you ever find out why our uncle removed himself from the family? That's weird, that. Got pushed down the stairs, families broke apart, uncle died of cancer, didn't even say goodbye, didn't care less, and now he's reconnected with the family.
So, it was pretty kind of messed up, actually, now
Yeah,
you
it
think
was.
about it. You know, you got pushed down the stairs, you know.
Your whole
Then-
family's just split apart.
Split apart and that one uncle's just disappeared. I feel like I've had that moment before.
Yeah.
But no, on a serious note, I don't actually know. I feel like he's been caught.
Yeah, there's something that's going on, and that argument isn't being spoke of. It's been hidden in the family. That is mad.
He's
that.
done something. He's been caught, and he's took it out on her. But because he's also just physically abused her as well, you know,
Yeah.
he's just had to make a massive dash.
And not only that, one of them just died of cancer in the meantime, and no one cares. Like, bro, that's unbelievable. That I feel like is that kid Like, bro, the curiosity in me would be burning. Because I'm such a curious person, bro. That
Bro,
would
I'd
wind me
be
up.
on corners, on top of buildings, trying to figure out what is going
I'm
on.
hiring
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
detectives. What happened?
Dude, what happened?
What happened?
But my story, I didn't even get a chance to actually look at it properly, so this is the first time for me.
Same with me. It was pretty good though, so I trust it.
When I was 15,
Hmm.
so we're talking about a young specimen, yeah.
It's a very, very, very good age.
I'm not going to say anything wrong with it. You're 16, so, you know. We'll just get rid of that bit. I had a dream that I was looking up through the inside of a car and a woman walked past. Yeah. Pretty mental, isn't it?
Right.
Stopped to look down at me and gave me a smile.
So he's looking up in the car. Is he looking up in the car? He's at the view. Is he?
Looking up through the inside of a car.
Down.
Something like this.
Yeah.
I moved countries to go to college and studied mechanical engineering.
Oh, whoever does them trades off melt.
Anyways, this might be Charlie's story actually. Which required some hands-on work. It fucking really does, I'll tell you that. In my second year, when I was 17... Oh, yeah, no, this is getting a bit... Well, it's not my second year, you see.
Oh, right, okay.
But, you know... Anyways, I was tasked with stripping a mini, like the car,
Yeah.
for parts and tipping it onto its roof as underneath to strip the handbrake cable out, etc. I looked up and there was the exact same woman. The woman who happened to be in my class. From my dream 2 years previously smiling at me.
I was thinking them ghosts, so it's just like a normal woman.
It's fucked. Later that month, we were having lunch when she mentioned that when she looked down, she had the weirdest feeling. I told her about my dream, and it turned out she had the same dream, but from a different angle, from her perspective.
That's meant to be that, like. That's soulmates connecting right there.
That's soulmates. Like, you're telling me, on a random moment, at a random time, in a
Yeah.
random dream, she looked down, but he looked up in his dream.
That's two souls connecting right there. I hope they're married right now.
Shall we look at the
I
replies?
hope so. I hope they're married
You
right
know,
now.
we'll take it. We'll take a bit of a deep dive. The most common unexplained thing that happens to me is seamlessly, pre-mortem of dreams. Like you, it seems typically be something unimportant.
Yeah.
I never understand and rarely remember much after the dream occurs until I see it later IRL. Do you know? So basically, he's just talking about deja vu.
Yeah. You ever had that?
Yes.
I feel like I have. I just can't remember. I feel
But
like
for the
everyone's
most
had that.
unimportant reasons, and I agree with that
Yeah.
statement, because I've got deja vu of buildings type thing, like a certain setting,
Yeah.
not a certain thing that's happening. So, for example, I could walk outside and see a pink car turn into that Tesco car park. I'm thinking, I've seen that before. But
Yeah.
the thing is, most of my deja vus are really questionable. Like, you look at it and go, fucking hell, did that actually happen? Like, is this the first time this has actually happened? Like, seeing this live, is this the first time? Look, because most of it comes because of my back window, as you can tell. It's a bunch of windows and a bunch of stuff is going on outside. Yeah. So when you see things, it's like, did that happen? Like, have you ever had that moment where, like, for example, you got a glass of orange juice, you put it down on the table, you come back, but it's not on that table anymore, so you put it back on that table. You'd be like, I could have sworn I've just put it on that table.
Honestly, you're sitting there arguing with yourself because I've just fucking moved that as a ghost.
No, that's
You
what I'm
just,
saying,
you just
like,
think about doing it though, and you just haven't actually done it. I've done that so many times where I'm
that's
like,
exactly what I think it is.
like, especially with my phone as well. I'm not really that bad with losing my phone, but the amount of times I've been like, right, I think about putting my phone there. I haven't moved it, but I've thought about it. Come back upstairs, you've it. Where's my phone? I haven't actually moved it. I've just thought about moving it, but I haven't actually moved it at all.
Have we just uncovered the deja vu theory?
I think we have. You just think about doing it, and you haven't actually done it.
That's what I'm thinking. I think, like, I thought of something, and then it happens.
Yeah.
But stuff like that, to me, seems very, very fucked. Like, you know, like, there's this certain movie, I don't know if any of the viewers might know, depending on how old you are, but But there's a certain movie where this guy sits in a plane seat, and he's like, he's undone like the tray,
Yeah.
and he's like, his brains just went to sleep mode, and he had a dream that that same plane he's on after takeoff blew up, and he shit himself so much that he jumped off the plane himself. Like he got out of the plane onto the terminal and went back to the terminal and went inside and went, I'm not going on that plane. All of his mates followed him, and the rest of the random ass stayed on the plane thinking he was an idiot. Plane took off and exploded midair.
That's unbelievable. You know what? I love the theories as well. You ever seen them kids that have like, they've explained a story to the parents of how they've died in the past life, and literally history shows that that exact thing happened then and there.
That's fucked, because you know what it is for me? It's
I love them theories, man. That's like mad. How does a kid just come up with that and it has actually happened?
It's not even the fact that like, what's it? It's not even the fact that like I wouldn't believe my kid saying that he got shotgunned by some old hillbilly or whatever. It's the fact that how does he know that's a place if he's never been there?
Or like they've walked past him and I died here, and then you search up some person actually just died there about 5 years prior.
I think what I would do is I'd be like, right, just stay there.
Yeah.
We'll take a photo.
Yeah, bro. Do us a favour, son. We're just gonna go to the shops. We'll come back. It's like, you know, there's, because the thing is, obviously humans before now, we used to just be like cavemen. Now we used to live in the wild.
Monkeys as well.
Yeah, bro. And like, you know that thing when he still has most of the traits, right? He's got the early skin.
Do you remember when he put in the group chat the other day? He went, "Oh, I seen Charlie, the man devil, the other day." I was like, I really wanted to type back. I really wanted to say that, bro.
That's what I was saying, bro. If we went to the cinemas, bro, it's pointless booking him a ticket. You can't see him anyway.
We just look over and there's a seat there. Like, oh, Kai, can you move over one? See, you go move over and you're like, oh, this seat's got double panels.
What's that shadow in front of the screen?
He walks after getting a drink. Bobblehead.
Oh, it's just a drink. It's just a drink. That's like the fucking what? People say they're terrified because there's some douche just walking with a drink. It's like just forest lads.
The next thing you do, he goes, this.
Right. It's funny that, like.
My final note.
Oh, the final.
My final note. This is for you, everyone you know, everyone I know, I seen that, and everyone behind that camera. This one transcribes to me and you perfectly.
What?
So this is why I wanted to say this out. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it mean something. Make it meaningful.
I love that. That is very true. Yeah, I mean,
don't wait for a moment. Just live your normal life and treat it like a moment.
Especially with this podcast, me and Ryan could have went, oh, we'll wait until June to do it. Nope. Made the plan the same day. You
made the plan, gave it to me the same day. It happened the next week.
Yeah, so, I mean, it wasn't a good moment, but we made it. No, it is a good moment. On Geordie Guy, we're going to try and get some IRLs out. Haven't thought of days yet. There's ideas out there, but we're going to pick some. We're going to try and get some IRLs in because I think you will absolutely love it. But yeah, there's a stream every night I possibly can, and if not, I do try and inform you on Instagram. But go and check out Ryan's stuff. Go and check out my stuff. I do appreciate it. And have a good night, the lot of yous. Don't let us say.